Okay, so let's go ahead and get this decode in right here. So look, I'm noticing right here, Kiss founders Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons getting honored with Songwriters Hall of Fame induction, and it's just like, man, I know Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and you got Kiss here, which is associated with Valentine's Day, right? Kiss your loved one on Valentine's Day, get your loved one a present, right? Kiss, love, and now Kiss is trending the band, and even their debut studio album, self titled, it released 4 days after Valentine's Day in 1974. I mean, come on, right? And I guess I need to share a couple more tabs here, well, a couple more slides before I play this video, because on Google Slides I can't hide the preview thumbnail slides or whatever on the left, so it shows it. So let me just scroll down here. So that album released in 74, 4 days after Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day equals 74. Hall of Fame 47. But look at down here. On December 2nd, Kiss took the stage one last time at Madison Square Garden. Look, that was 74 days before Valentine's Day. When Valentine's Day equals 74 and Hall of Fame equals 47. Even Paul Stanley is age 74. He's, I mean, come on, Kiss founders Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons getting honored. And his birthday was 2 days ago. And his birthday was 2 days ago. What are the odds of that? So let's hear what this guy has to say now.
Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley are going to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. This is the Rock and Roll with the Man. My name is Sean Morrison. They're going to be two of the members of the class of 2026. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else has to subscribe. We thank you much for the continued love, honor, and support. It's greatly appreciated. This year's Songwriters Hall of Fame is going to take place June 11, 2026 at the Marriott Marquis Hotel in.
All right, so that guy, that's the only video I found. Right? Shout out to that guy. So come on, and you see over here, I don't know why it won't let me hide these slides on the left there. I don't like that. But good thing we have Canva. So, I mean, what are the odds of all of that? And that's the last time they performed, December 2nd at Madison Square Garden. That's what they bring up right away in the article. That's Aaron Rodgers' birthday, the quarterback, right? They always show him with the Packers there. He mentored Jordan Love, who is the current quarterback of the Packers. You see that right there? And Aaron Rodgers has that 12-2 birthday. Kiss took the stage one last time at Madison Square Garden in New York. So Love, like Kiss, like Valentine's Day, with that December 2nd birthday, Aaron Rodgers. That's amazing because Aaron Rodgers is like Arizona. Arizona. Arizona's birthday is also Valentine's Day. Even 12 plus 2 with that birthday equals 14, and Valentine's Day is on the 14th. But you got Jordan Love right there. Don't forget Michael Jordan played one game with the number 12 on Valentine's Day in his career. Come on, right? Come on, right? Jordan Love. He is the current quarterback over there, right? Gotta watch what I say, right? Jordan Love. Don't forget, look at his birthday, 112, like 12. The 11th month and the second day. Remember, Chicago Bulls also equals 112 with that Michael Jordan connection. Come on, right? There he is. So, yeah, it looks like he's still the quarterback for the Packers right there. What are the odds of all of that with this Kiss connection Kiss, love. Remember, Gene Simmons got in a car crash on October 7th, 2025. Now he's honored. We just hit on the Paul Stanley connection. Look at that crash. It was the 280th day of the year, like 28. The Super Bowl is on 2/8/28, February 8. Everything's connected here. The crash was on October 7th, the 280th day, the 10th month and the 7th day, 107. 107 is the 28th prime number. With all of the 28s right here with the movie 28 years later, the Bone Temple that's trending. Right there, which was released 28 days after Avatar Fire and Ash. And they had an article about both those movies I covered recently. Jeff Kent, I covered his induction into the Hall of Fame. Another San Francisco Giant who's on the ballot for next year, Buster Posey. Buster Posey has 28 on his jersey. Okay? And that is trending right now. All synced up with the Super Bowl. They even mention Avatar right here in the article, in this Kiss article. Collaborating on a new Avatar concert based on the band's likeness. I don't know if that's referring to the movie. I don't think it is. Maybe just whatever the word Avatar, right? But that's interesting, isn't it? Right there. Isn't that amazing? You digging the thumbnail? I mean, that's wild. There's probably more connections. That's all I entered right there. Just a nice, solid, easy decode for y'all. And look at that 74 days after that Kiss concert in New York. I think they said for the last time, 74 days before Valentine's Day. Notice how December 2nd was the day leaving 29 days. So the next day was 28 remaining in the year. But check that out, because that last concert on the second day of the 12th month, look at over here on the right, the 74 days is equivalent to 2 months and 12 days. You see that? 2/12 on 2/12. Kiss performs for the last time and in New York 2 months and 12 days before Valentine's Day. Come on, man, to sync up with that Rogers connection. Love. Jordan. Look at that. Okay, so I had to give it to you, man. Another Valentine's Day connection, undeniable. Kiss founders Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons getting honored with Songwriters Hall of Fame induction. Even look at this article date, January 21st. So it's like another 12, right? 1, 2, 1. Anything else you need to add? Go ahead and add it. Until next time.